So here we go. Hunter Biden going on a profanity-filled tirade against President Trump and many other people when asked about the administration's deportation efforts in this 3-hour-plus podcast.
It's a crime what they're doing. He's a dictator thug.
Bukele or Trump?
Both.
Right. Talking about deporting the worst of the worst that his dad let in over to El Salvador to go to prison. Joining us now is nationally syndicated political reporter and author of the hit book, Butler, Selena Zito. Selena, your thoughts about why Joe Biden went out and said what he said and who he chose to do it with?
Well, I actually never heard of this podcaster beforehand. Maybe it's just because I'm old. But, the whole event seemed very intentional, right? We're going to go out there. We are definitely going to take out all the people that have wronged us. We're going to make it seem authentic by dropping the F-bomb over 112 times. And we're just going to take no prisoners. But it's that sort of Biden against the world thing. His father is someone that I've covered for 30 years. This is exactly the way his dad would have handled it. So I think that this was very intentional.
But the people he blew up aren't just Trump. That's expected. Blowing up Axelrod. He said the Pod Save America, they're second-class writers, junior writers still living off their days with Obama. And then James Carville hasn't won a race since the 1980s. And then David Axelrod wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for Barack Obama. That was all him. Rahm Emanuel, a so-called presidential candidate. Does he want to get invited to any Democratic parties anymore? Here he is talking about what happened to his dad at the debate. Watch.
I'll tell you what, I know exactly what happened in that debate. He flew around the world, basically, the mileage that he could have flown around the world 3 times.
Yeah.
He's 81 years old. He's tired of They give him Ambien to be able to sleep. He gets up on the stage, and he looks like he's a deer in the headlights.
Really? Ambien, prescription drug.
Yeah. For the guy who's supposed to answer the 3 a.m. phone call, it's bewildering, right? I can't imagine a doctor prescribing that to a president, and I can't imagine that this has been a secret. So this again is part of this sort of rehearsed event to try to save the Biden legacy, right? And there's 2 reactions out there. I was out in talking with people when this dropped, and you have Democrats who are like, oh, please go away. We are never going to recover from this. It just goes on and on and on. And Republicans are like, oh, thank you so much. Just keep going. It's amazing the mistakes that keep happening to the Democrats with the name Biden associated with it.
And which is so crazy about the crossfire, he goes after Jake Tapper. Nobody watches his show. What does Jake Tapper know? Really? So he's going after all his own side. So in the end, I always said, you believe that the family wanted him to do this? But I always say, when you do something this controversial, what do you want the end game to be? To have absolutely no friends at all? Not $1 for a new Biden library? Not a person who wants to hear a speech? So I just wonder what the end game is. Do you know? Or do you think you know?
Well, I don't think the Bidens care if they have a friend. I think they want to be remembered a certain way. They want to be vindicated. They believe they are entitled to that. And they're going to go out and pursue that until they get what they want. Unfortunately, they're completely unself-aware of the damage not only they are doing to the family, but they're also doing it to their party. And most presidents